It's back to school night. Once again, the Curtis Vikings and the Decatur Gators will tip it off here about 12 minutes from now in the junior high gymnasium, just right across the street or right next to the football field. If you've been around here. We were talking during the last break, you've been around here for 10 years. We had a chance to see two legendary coaches, and Lindsey Bemis, who, in fact, is here tonight, and the other one, Bob Lucy. Talk about what it was like to work, first off, work with Lindsey Bemis when he coached the basketball program here.
Yeah, this is really, truly a great experience for me. Obviously, being a former student athlete at Curtis High School, Lindsey Bemis and Clay Engel or Bob Lucy were my previous coaches. There were probably some awkward times for both of us in my first few years, but I stuck to my philosophies, and through my skills of communication and working with the talents of those guys, we've really continued outstanding the program. Don Houston was another coach of mine, a mentor that was with me, and I could call up all the time my early years as athletic directors to help make some of those decisions and continue to guide what he had started here with those coaches and the support of our student athletes and athletic program. But, yeah, they're truly great kid-centered coaches that really found a way to run programs that got the best out of their kids to every year be right up there in the playoffs, going to state tournaments, and winning those titles.
And secondly, Bob Lucy continues to feed a pipeline into the football program. Understanding coaches with the Little Vikes, also does film and videotaping for the high school.
Coach Lucy took a year off to enjoy his retirement, and then we had a spot open in our 8th grade football program, and you couldn't help but get somebody like that back involved at the foundation level to really continue the successes that we've had with our football programs. He continues to help out with the high school doing the videotaping. It's always good to have an eye like that. You know, the little things, knowing right when to zoom in, when to zoom out to capture those images will help give good feedback to the coaches and the kids.
I guess one final question before we let you go is known, because I know from my community, the school levies taking place February 9th. Tell us a little bit about the levy program here at Curtis and what is at stake for the voters and the school.
Yeah, we're running our replacement levy for our maintenance and operations on February 9th. It really replaces a levy that's expiring. There is a little bit of an addition to this. We've added just a little bit to the tax rate to make up for some of the state loss fundings, but really compared to what our projection is, it's still going to remain below what some of the other local tax rates are, and it will help to maintain the programs that we're offering at Curtis High School that are supported by our community. A lot of those are performing arts and athletic programs, but there's an awful lot of even academic programs that could risk being cut if we lose the state funding and lose the levy support. Some of those programs that state funding doesn't completely cover are help supported by those local levy dollars.
Last question on this one. With a lot of people want to move sports out and change sports and everything, is it true that the football team, the basketball team, the money that's generated from the gate or attendance, where does that money go as far as when people bring in the money for the sports venues?
Our gate receipts all go into our general ASB fund, and yes, our football team and basketball programs do bring in a lot of revenue that helps support those non-revenue sports like tennis and golf and cross country, and help continue to run outstanding programs in there. I didn't want to pass up, but we also offer water polo and lacrosse, non-WIA sports to give students, again, an extra wide variety if that's their interest. It gives them an opportunity to participate in that and help mature them to a well-rounded student athlete.
Well, I just want to thank you so much for opening up the junior high for us to come in here and broadcast and take care of us every time I call you about anything. You've been quite the gentleman.
Scott, and I just want to applaud KLIY Radio. They are always great about representing our student athletes and giving them the recognition for the great work that they're doing.
Finally, your predictions on the game tonight.
This is going to be an outstanding game. We won a very close game up there at Decatur and Federal Way earlier in the year. We had a setback last week, and we think we have something to prove to finish out the way we're capable of playing. And I predict that we're going to come out on top tonight with outstanding play.
Terry Jenks, thank you very much.
Thanks, Scotty.
That's Terry Jenks, the athletic director of Curtis High School. We'll come back with more pregame activities. You're listening to the Decatur Curtis Camden, your high school sports leader, 1180 KLAY.